Big white screen. We are up and running. Hello everybody. How are you doing? Is everyone having a wonderful day? Hello there, Star. Working and lurking and lurking and working. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a reasonable day considering. Just drop that in there. So, yes, back in the No Man's Sky. But we are here for a reason. Are we on the planet? I can never remember where we are. I'll just have a quick look out the butt. Yeah, oh yeah, we're still at the Star Destroyer on this one. So, everyone knows, well, there's about 1 hour to go for those people who are doing the Expo 20 breach. So, I completed it yesterday. I've done the recording. I've got all of the bits of stuff. Video 3 is ready. It just needs final touches, and I've got to do the thumbnail as well, and upload it. And then there's the other pieces. So all the stuff's recorded. So anyone who then wants to go on to do the Redux, which will be occurring December through January, you get 2 weeks to do it. And I've just remembered this was actually a bad system for going to the space station, but the one thing we do need to do is we need to call in the anomaly, because with the expedition being completed and I'm on a different save, we need to have a look at what we get, what's carried over, are there things I can do on this save that I couldn't do before. Now obviously you get a certain amount of stuff coming from the Quicksilver merchant, so that's where we're going to start. And then of course, because I'm in a creative save, I'm going to have a look at what's in the build menu for the Corvettes, because I should have access to a few extra parts. So, Quicksilver of the Merchant first. And due to the ongoing problem, there is quite a severe issue with multiplayer in No Man's Sky at the moment, so I am still network turned off. But let's have a look. Right. Anything in the standard I needed to get? No, I've got everything in that one. Right. So, expedition. Here we go. We have Aeron Drive. Looks like a nice piece.
Collectible received.
The blade, which is like a wing. It's very much the Atlas item.
Collectible received.
The Aeron Winglet. I don't think that picture does it justice, but it is like a on the side pyramid head type thing. Then we've got a decal, which I need to go and stick on one of my other saves. The banner. Right, now we've got another wing, which is obviously, as you can see, it's got the red Atlas ball. Be interested to see if that's animated. The pillar. Now I think this is what they refer to as is that a vertical part? I'll have to have a look. Then we've got a pyramid. Ooh, now. Ooh. Does this mean we're going full Gua'uld? We might have to do a Gua'uld build. Then we've got the power shield. So there's actually a floating ball. That's a good one. The cowling. It's like a more boxy version, but with the red glow compared to one that already is. Oh, and this one is very similar to a piece that already exists. But that's quite cool. Then we've got the Star Trail, which I'm not sure it is exactly does anything special. It's got some sparkly bits on it, so maybe that's the difference. Then we've got 3 posters. There we go. So those are the ones that we've got there. Now the other question, we will now have to head to, actually I should just go to a base whilst I'm here. That would probably be easier rather than going all the way back planet side, since there's no space station in this system, for probably one reason I think people were building here. It's because there was no space station. But this is the Star Wars system I'm in, so... Oh, see, they've still got Crisscross's egg base. That is an amazing base. It's really good at causing trouble. I got stuck in a ship above that. Right. So I'll tell you what, let's go to space stations. This is the closest to us, so I might as well go there. Or at least it's the one I was at last. And we will have a look at what the parts are. Because like I say, I'm sure there's new parts other than the ones we've just been given. Plus some of the parts that were greyed out before should now be showing. Because I know other people as well as myself have... we were digging up parts on planets, but the icon for them was greyed out, and then it turned out that they were actually parts that weren't in use yet. Purchase modules. Let's there'll be nothing added to the basics, will there? No, nothing's added to the basics. Trade advanced, let's have a look. Standard. Right, we do have the hydraulic leg module, which is that one there. I am not quite sure why I suddenly got a blurt of that logo, but yes, we've got the hydraulic legs. They're new. Gives us an extra landing gear. Boosters. I think that's one of the newer ones. That's pre-breach though. I'm just wondering if any of them are tradable parts. We do have the Infinite. That came in just in the update. So I can now stick Infinites on board, since that's one of my favourite weapons. We have... Yes, we've got an extra deflector shield here, not including the one we get from the expedition. And then... So I do... Yeah, then I've got fuel pods and stuff there. So some of them are... Oh, cargo box. Now you see, that one's greyed out. I have some of the cargo boxes. So I mean, that one there, you get the proper icon. It's all, you know, you look at that one, you've got a grey box around it. I have some of those in my inventory, and even though I'm in creative, I should be able to make use of, but they're not there. We've got the extra pieces, some extra tanks, which look quite good if you want to make a Corvette look more like one of the frigates. Okie doke. So if I go into... I'll just have a quick check actually, see what I did put in here. Oh, I didn't put anything in here, but these are the new parts. So let's drop these into there. Let's go into modification first. Right, so we've got 3 cockpits, the extra landing gear, still only 2 access ramps. There's the drive, which you have to build. There's the new power shield, which it's telling me I already have one. Then we've got the blade. Right, tell you what. I'm going to come out and we are going to make... I think I've got room to do this. Possibly. Let's just check. Yes, I should have room to build a new Corvette. So, we're going to use... Can we turn them? No, we can't turn them. I would have liked to have had the single foot forward, but never mind. Let's put 3 of them down. Right, we need a cabin. I just thought I didn't do any colour work. Okay. Come out of there. Right, that's it. Warning, all modules must be connected. Right, we'll go for the Thunderbird module. Drop you there. And then we're going to be looking at these new parts. I will stick a cockpit on the front first though, because it'll look a bit silly otherwise. Right. The drive-through pods. Oh, hang on. Ooh. We can now rotate these. Right, okay, I need to do an amendment. Because we need to lift this off the ground a bit more. So, if we... I'll grab one of those walkways and pop it there. Now, then we go up, put you there. Now, duplicate you, then you, and then come on, come on. Okay, come out of there, grab you and just stick you there. So I've got 3 of them. And then I'm going to take you, put you there, and get rid of you. Right. Then duplicate and flip. 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 How is that not sticking on this side? Flip, flip, flip. Rotate. Ah, got it. Oh, I did have it until I've just realized I put it in the wrong place. Okay. There we go. Now, I need... Oops, no, don't do that. No weapon systems installed. I know there's not. I haven't got there yet. Right. Pop you there. Right, I need a generator, or a reactor. I need a reactor because it's complaining I don't have a reactor. Would that one look better? No, because I can't push it up into the thing. That one. Nope, it's not going to let me stick that one any closer. Oh. Just out of interest, is it? No, you still can't rotate those parts, which is annoying. I'm just wondering, actually, with the way that they've got... Yeah, it stuck that there, but it won't let me actually... That looks really weird now. Okay, can I actually... There you go. Alright, so that one's actually hidden inside there. That'll do nicely. Right, we need a reactor. How are we going to do this? What would be the best one? I could stick... Because I'm also going to stick some of those bladed bits on. Where would it let me put that? They automatically flip around depending on where they are, but no. It looks stupid on a sleek, long design. Keep hitting that button. And that's not going to let me go there. Won't actually let you go that close because of the shape of them. Right, let's just stick you underneath there. So I've got one reactor. I need guns. Infinite. Infinite. Right, now we're going to move into the wing department. There it is. See, they actually go into the sides there. I wonder. I don't think it's going to do what I think it's going to let me do. But... no, it's not, because it would be really cool if I could have dropped that into the middle piece. But it's not going to let me drop that into the middle piece. That's one of the wing pieces which does stick out. Oh, you can't quite line that up. That's annoying. Because that... oh no, I just put that in completely the wrong place. Move that off there. I suppose you could probably make it quite pointy. So apparently the hyperdrive and everything's not too bad. I'm thinking I'm going to have to change the colour of that. Yes. There we go. That's better. Would it be better if I put the infoknives on the side? I'm guessing it probably would. Gonna get the... oh. There we go. Right, let's try take you off there, stick you on the side. Take you off there. Oh, that's just completely in the wrong place. Oh, it's actually stuck it in there. Oh, that's okay. That's probably better. Let's put that one in. Yes, that looks nice. I like the fact we can merge those. Okay. Let's finalize design. I will work on the front piece at some point. I could probably remove it actually. just have to stick the right, add to collection. Let's see what it looks like if I remove. We've got the generator, but we need to move. I keep calling the generator. We need that. Yeah, it's not quite. Because I mean, if it was there and I could merge it in, it would be nicer. No. No. Put you there. Tell you what, if I moved that and I used the circular one. Come on. Right, and then move that. Right, it's got one landing leg. That looks weird. Apply edits. Okay, let's have a look what it says on the ship. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's give it the upgrade it needs. We're in creative. That's always fun. And we can give it... I'm also going around the wrong way. So yeah, if you, like I say, if you haven't done the expedition, there's less than an hour to go. So you don't have long. You'll not complete it in an hour, but I would definitely recommend looking at doing the Redux when it comes out. It'll be January, because obviously this is the last one of the year. Right, upgrade the class. And this is mainly so I can sort out the components for it. Right, now I can go back in. And we'll get the slots. Because I'll have to fit an Atlantic drive and everything too. But we'll see what we can do just by getting these things repositioned. Right. Right, go back to... Oh, hang on. As I'm here, does he have any tech that's worth buying just as an extra bit of fun? Don't need a reactor. Yes, there is an infoknife module. Pulse engine module. Launch thruster module. Right, those will do nicely, thank you. Try not to walk into everything, as I don't know why I ended up going off to the side there. Right, let's call up our slots. We've got... I'm just going to stick these three things here Unfortunately, if you try installing them once you've got the expanded thing, it automatically then drops it back down, which is annoying. Right, so just move these out of the way, and let's get them all tidied up. So we can drop these down here. Those are cargo slots. We don't really need to worry too much about them. Then we've got, if I put you there, you there, that pushes that up a decent amount. And you can use that one. Right, weapon systems. Weapon systems. Infraknife auxiliaries. That gives us. Put the thrusters over there. What do they give us? Boost and maneuverability. So these two can go down there. Right, so we can boost this weapon. That gives us a nice boost on there. That weapon can drop there, that goes in there. Shield goes over there, that goes over there. Hyperdrive needs some serious work doing to it. Launch efficiency. You go there, and you go there. Okay, I think we've got... That says it's going to boost, but it doesn't lock into the rest, so we've still got the shields to do. Maneuverability is already up to 849. It's actually off the scale now. So let's drop you. Put that there. 975. Sublight. 1075. We add this, the stability drive, that then pushes us to 1130. Do we have any more boosters for that? No. I will have the ablative hull armor, because I'll stick that next to my shielding point. I'll do what, put that there. So yeah, 1130.4 for maneuverability. So I should be able to like outfly some stuff with that. I'm gonna add the ship trail. I haven't seen it, I don't know what it looks like, so we'll see. If it looks like a cross between the orange and the red one, but it's got sparkly bits. So we'll, otherwise the purple one goes on and, you know. Right. We have, oh, the aquajets, hang on. Aquajets can go there. Because everyone likes to land on water. Auto charger. Have the auto charger on. What else do we have? Efficiency. We need the efficiency boost. See what it... Damage potential. Right, what else can I add? Oh, we've got Q resonator. We need that for the infraknife. So my damage potential should go up. A little bit, not massively. I'll have the transmitter receiver and shift it down the bottom. Emergency warp unit. Always useful for getting out of trouble when you decide to get jammed into the side of a ship. That's interesting. The cadmium drive and everything is missing. Oh, it's in here. That's weird. That is like very weird. All tech. Oh, now it's there. God, I swear I'm going dodgy blind or something. Jeez. Sure it wasn't there a minute ago when I was looking. Right. Put that there, put that there. Right. And the one thing that they always like you to do is high in the... Why can't I get into my ship? Ooh. I can get into my ship, it's just a bit awkward to get into the ship. Right. Let's have a look. We need to put the mission radar on the wall. And let's see how that goes. Must match to structure. Right, so it's showing there's no sparklies. So we have all 4 trails out the back. It is quite an intense colour, which is good. And there's a black hole in this system as well. I hadn't realised that. Right, let's have some light. I have to say, it is responsive in the movement. Right, so you do get sparklies when you press forward motion, but they disappear when you go for the bigger thrust. Still there for that. Let's slow it down, remove the trail, jump into pulse. Pulse drive says that's just a straightforward thing. Okay, no. Don't suppose I can leave little puffs of smoke or stuff. No, it doesn't. Right, I did think we probably would get a few more. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, I'm thinking, why is that black hole over there looking so small? It's because I moved away from there. Have they made black holes smaller? I think they've made black holes smaller. Right, well, whilst we're out, the one thing we do need to do is as all the ships start arriving around us. Do I have to go and unlock something? I might have to go and unlock something. Because the one thing I don't have is the ability to find corvettes in space. And this was something they said we were going to be able to do, not just in the expedition, but also to gain extra things. I mean, just like you have the locator for finding derelicts, this is a different kind of derelict. I do like the fact that you can flip the engines so you can have them full. It's a shame they don't do it with the reactors and they only sit a certain location, because a couple of them would look good if you could turn them upside down, or even stick them on the side. Right. Actually, no, I wanted to go into the anomaly is what I wanted to do. Looks like it's got a spotty disease with all those on top. Everyone should have a creative save. And a normal. So, does this mean I now have to... Do you have to pass it on to yourself? Yeah, I think the engine is interfering, which is why it took me a moment to get inside. That's what that is. Right. So let's see if we have anything we need to unlock. Nada. Oh no. Right, this is the ship guy. Anything, I've got a feeling there's probably not going to be anything on the ship side of stuff to do. Nope, nothing on the ship side of things. No one mentioned anything about bases. So... not seeing anything... cool. I was going to say I was going to use one of those the void receptor dish, scale one up and use some on another build. So we'll sort that. Power plants, wood. Be nice when they give us back the original parts. That's going to be useful. Right. So there's nothing in there. Suit. No new pieces in the suit area. So it doesn't look like we're going to have the ability to sort out these call-in devices. So they introduce it and then we don't get the ability, unless it's something we have to buy, but even so. I'm guessing not. I mean, I know we were manufacturing them, but I suppose it might make sense for them to sell them. Yeah, Nothing else there. Right. So there's no new bits on the anomaly other than picking stuff up from the Quicksilver merchant. So if we go back to the space station, find the guy that sells the... Do I have one? What are they called? No. I mean, they've got the echo locator, but that's for something else. That's not for this. Space station. Yes, those. Unfortunately, they don't let you turn those blades vertically. Otherwise, you could have a very interesting star-shaped ship. Although I will double check to make sure those pieces can't be flipped. It's amazing how the lights of the space station shine through your ship, which is why it's like blindingly bright. Now, is it this guy that's scrap dealer? He's the one that does the things for finding the pieces. Acquire coordinates. You see, that's the item in question. So I doubt it gives me the option to... Yeah, I only have one emergency signal scanner. Because I doubt there's I've got three of them in total. You see, it specifically says abandoned freighters. Yep, so doubt the guy from the guild is going to have anything. No, nothing there. So yeah, we don't get the ability to, unless the cartographer's got them. Because technically I suppose they're a mappable item. This is the ship guy. This is the weapons guy. Ooh. That's how you can upgrade that. Let's talk to him though, that's what I was meant to do. Nope. Underwater protection, shielding, toxic, life support. That's a joke. Oh, amazing, I still have slots free. Right. There's no one else up there, is there? It's just a walkway. Yeah, that's just a walkway. Just wondering in case they decided to sneak someone else in. Right, mission agent, he's not going to have it. I love the fact they've got... That would be cool if you could have those decal pieces at the back. Like wanted posters. If you're listening, Hello Games, we want holographic wanted posters. Imagine if you could make it for yourself. Yeah, it's just the standard chart. So you can't make the part. That's it. You can't make it. So we're back to only being able to dig up the freighter parts, which is a bit sad. I mean, you only get 3 or 4. They could limit people's use by when you buy the thing. I forgot what the damn part's called again. The emergency signal scanners. Your first one in normal gameplay, when you're in a normal save, is 5 million. You buy the next one, it's 10. You buy the next one, it's 15. Or you can buy one, wait a day, and the cost doesn't go up as much. So, I mean, if you were patient, you could get yourself a few and go harvesting some parts, but it would cost you. So, hello there, Wolfie, how you doing? Just a thing, I'm a little disappointed that we can't manufacture the piece that we need to go find ships that are derelict in space. Because that would be fun. So, I mean, they've definitely not given us the part. Yeah, definitely haven't given us the part. Which is a shame. But at least we have done a quick look at some of the newer parts. I mean, I suppose you could actually make the ship red. I don't know how bad that would make it look. Probably make it look dreadful. But we have to do it, I suppose, in the name of science. Actually, I just thought, let's come out of there a second. Go into here, ship. Change the name of my ship. It's now called Post Breach, but maneuverability is nearly at 1300. So, right, we go in and we modify. So how bad will it look if we change the colour? Oh, it only changes those pieces to that. Okay. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Ooh. And somebody just sent me a message. as if that really loud annoying noise doesn't do much else. Right, there we go. So, oh, we need to make that one red. Apply edits. Have a quick look in camera before we nip outside. I don't know, I think it actually looks better even though it's actually quite disgusting. Gonna have to see about hiding the reactors, but the fact you can rotate those is quite cool. Right, the other thing I was going to do, if I copy, you can put them on top. So you could make it wider and it would sit on top of your engines. The thing is, you can't fit the thingy in there. How would I lift up the ship to be able to do it? Tell you one thing, people who like the Star Wars builds will have a bit of a laugh. You can overlap these parts a bit. But I would have to move because the reactors, I mean that reactor point there, if you were able to sit that inside where that circle is, that would be quite cool. Right, remove that, move you along to there. Oops, wrong button. Grab one of them, put you there, grab you, put you there. There you go. So if I can do that all the way around, so I've got to bring the blades out by just enough. How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? Move you along to there. Duplicate, stick it on there. Pick you back up. I need you to somehow... Because you see, it's no longer resting on the rear thing. No, that just wants to do that. How would we... Because that just goes to there. Do I have something that's as wide as that? Because the guns fold into it, so you can't use a gun. So that's not much good. Right, hang on a minute. We have the... There we go. That there. Which if I then... Make it red. Now pick that up. Nope. Pick that up. Go on up, 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 up. It won't go up. That's no good. Because I could take one of those, put you there, and behind it place, when I find it, that, like so. So that would work. Copy you and put you back there a second. No, hang on a minute. I need to pop you underneath. Put you behind there. Now, if I take you now, can I get you to sit? No, I can't get you to sit. That's annoying. So we need it to sit, but it has to sit at the right distance, so we can't just stick another full width of something, because that wouldn't work. We need something. Put you there. We need a half width item. Even just a straight square would be okay. Hello there. Well, Folivora? Good name. Good to see you. Yes, don't let Wharfie take all the heist. Wharfie always takes all the heisting. He's too good. I'm sure he's hacked into the game. What part can we use? We just need something as a half block. We don't want a full width of a block. Folly or Zen is fine. Well, good, because that's a damn sight easier for me to say. Thanks very much. Folly it is. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. It is going well. Just basically having a look at what is transferable from doing Breach, because the expedition has, yeah, well, it's probably finished actually. I don't think there's any time being left on the clock. So if you haven't done the latest expedition, you'll have to wait till January for when you get a 2-week slot to do it. The things you use for picking up Corvettes that are scrapped in space, we can't build, and we can't buy them. After having made a pointy ship and putting 4 engines that are neatly surrounded round the back, and I thought, oh, well, let's have a look what we can do. And of course, top and bottom you can do this, but on the sides you can't, because well, you've got to have something that it can click onto, and it's too far out if you use a side room. So, I mean, in fact, if I call in a side room just for a minute, you see that's going to lift it way too far out. Nope, that's the engine. Get back on. Yeah, you see that's too big a gap. That looks okay. You know, it's like perfectly aligned. This on the side, nope. The Elex 1-2. Not sure I know what that is. I've been doing a fair bit of Helldivers myself. I wondered if we did a copy of that and that flips it up and down. Oh, you can't quite... You see, that'd be fun. If you could attach them in a way where you can do funny side wings. That would be good. I'm going to have to reset my wings, aren't I? See, it doesn't technically... Right. I don't think I've played either of them. I have been talking about Elite Dangerous recently, just because they've got a new ship, if not more than one, turning up, which looks interesting. Right, if I... There we go. So if that goes there, and I take that and put that there, you see, up and down, you can have them perfectly positioned. But on the sides, it doesn't like the sides. You can't pull them out. Right, so if I pop that there, pop you onto the side, like so, and then we can put you there, and then we can have you there. Oops, I just crashed into the wall as I'm having a look around the ship. Right. So it's not perfect. Let's have a look and see what this thing looks like now. I will have a quick look at my cargo space. Shield generators are in. That's good. I'll take you and put you there, take you and put you there. Right. So, 1300 nearly on the maneuverability, shields up to 335, hyperdrive range, well that can be extended with the extra pieces. Damage potential definitely needs a good ramp up, but we'll sort that. I'm just wondering actually if 6 and 6, 4 and 6, 10 and 8, total of 3 cannons. If I swap that to there and that to there, I've now got 4 cannons. It's only 156. So if I put you there, and you there, 167. Okay. And putting you there and you on there is only 170. Yeah, so it's actually better to do that. So I've got up to 170 just with a bit of repositioning. Okay. I suppose we have to fly this thing again. I do have the trail that comes with it. What was it called? The Aeron Starship Trail. Yeah, so I put that one on for giggles to see what it's like. Graphically not impressive. Ooh, I need to also read the full thing. Right. I will have to have a look. Because I do like spacey things. I take it they're on PC, yeah? I do play a few things on PC, but when I'm streaming at the minute, I tend to be on PlayStation. Flames, flames, flames. Right, move over here. PC and console, oh cool. Well, if they're on console, I stand a chance of then streaming it. So, right, so this is what we're looking like at the minute. Not earth-shattering, not complex like anything crisscross pops out, but still an interesting design. Does mean when I land, part of the ship disappears into the ground, but, you know, yeah, so be it. I do wonder if I could merge a shield and a reactor together, because I know you can sometimes do that. But I mean, the maneuverability is really quite nice. But that's what comes of having it at such a high setting. Ooh, there's a base. Whose base is that? Blackreach. Oh, it's People from Space. Oh, right. I didn't even know what star system I was in. That's always fun. It's like Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Oh, cool. Well, I do occasionally stream 76. And Warfy, that's in chat, is a big 76 player as well. Although we've been doing a lot for democracy recently, so... As far as base building goes, I am thinking of what to do next on the big base building. So if anyone's got any ideas of what I should build, I am interested to hear what the suggestions are. Let's have a look at that other, that one. No? No. Sometimes that one does merge in. It's annoying it doesn't. And I don't like the fact that, I mean, it says rotate, but you press the buttons and nothing happens. You can't rotate it, which is really annoying. You can see how much of the ship goes under the ground. So, level 1046. Yeah, in 76 I'm only level 226, I think it is. But I've only been playing the game for what? First time I did it, I was on stream. I was with Warfy. Then it was some time passed. I went back into the game, kind of got into it. Yeah, I think I've only been seriously playing it for about a year and what? Not even a year and a half. But yeah, I have been having some fun. It is interesting when people start doing strange things as well. I did not want to press that button. No, I didn't want to press that button. I wanted to press that button. Ah, okay. So apparently you can do that. I bet that's the engine that engine stops you from being able to do certain things. Move that backwards one. No, it won't actually let you do it on the second piece, but you can put that piece there. Which is fine, except for the fact that as soon as you pick up the engine, you can't move it forward. So, for some reason it won't let you put anything in the space in front of that engine. And I don't know why. It does seem weird that it does that. But it does also mean we've got this really silly big gap here. So, how can I fill that in? I bet the people who have been doing some really weird designs like Chris and that have probably said, oh, well, all you've got to do is grab this bit, twist that bit, stick that bit in there, and it'll be fine. I wonder. Because you see, you've got that part there, but you have to be in this mode to be able to drop it into place. So if I duplicate it, yeah, no, that's not there, because they did it. The buttons that you use for normally changing. Actually, thinking of 76, the entire west side of the map beyond the river is going to get filled in. So at the minute, you basically can't cross that river that's on the west side of the map, but it's all going to get filled in. I don't know if it's coming in the next bit or whether it's coming out next year, whether it's the first update of next year. I do reckon Wolfie would know, though. Wolfie. He's probably busy. He's probably looking for his spaceship again. But yeah, there was a big thing about it where they were talking about putting... It literally gives you this whole new area, but because it's like the height of the map, it fills it in more. I mean, there's more they could do on the east side as well, which is probably what they'll do last, unless of course they then expand the map further. But yeah, the west side, because you've got the river and nothing is on beyond that river, where the cultists are, and there's the broken bridge. I'm guessing they might even fix the bridge so you can cross over. Hello there, Mia. How are you doing? Are you having a good morning? Yeah, I mean that's it. It wouldn't be hard to expand, you know. Strim. Did I misspell something? I always get worried I've misspelled something when people say things like that. I just realised it's that's gone and made it so I can move something, isn't it? I've just had a thought. Yep, there you go. That's what was making it. So you can... The thing is, I don't want to fill in the gap there because I actually want the sphere to be seen. That will let me place that there, though. If I remove that... Ooh, that's better. It does cut across a bit. Ooh. Will it let me rotate it? It won't let me rotate it. Now I've got that on. No, it won't let me rotate. So you can fill that in a bit more on the design, just not all the way. Right. So if I... That's funny. That'll now let me put that there, but if I put that there, it now... Well, I won't be able to walk through the ship. Because that's there. That's hilarious. I wonder how bad that would make it, because can I put one there? I can put one there. And I can put one... I think I've got something solved. Right, if I now remove you, copy you, put you there... Oh, yes, this is it. Then clear you. Clear you. So I've still got the two gens, but now they're merged. Ha ha! This is it. Now I can remove that and that. I can pop you in there, you in there. Can I flip it upside down? It won't let me flip it upside down, which is annoying. Because that would actually be nice if it would let me flip that upside down. It's December, right? Okie doke. Come on, come on, come on. Drop, 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 drop. It won't drop. Why won't you drop? Yeah, it does make you wonder how far we're going to get on the map, but right, so that actually puts it to there. So do I need the other one putting back in, or do I just tell you what? Let's pop you there, then take you back out, remove you for a second. Oh, it won't. It will go upside down under that one, but I don't want it upside down on that one. I want it to go in line with that one. Right, now take out that one, copy that one. No, it sits low. Sits low, doesn't work. Right, so if I take that one back out and we pop you back into there. So, kind of getting there. I've still got my generators, but they're now hidden. I wonder if I could actually shorten that down. Although the cockpit does line with that. It'd be nice if we did have the width, half width that we need. Copy, because we can't stick. Apparently I can stick another cannon there. Okay. And a cannon can go on there. So I've now got 4 cannons again. We've got another message. Zip up here. Right. So we've now got part of the cannon sticking through the thing. You can walk. You can walk. Ooh, you can't walk around it. And part of it's sticking through the roof. So it looks good, but it actually stops you from getting into the That's annoying. I thought we'd actually been able to merge the parts. But, and then I went and walked into the teleporter because that's how clever I am. Right. That means I'm going to have to carefully... How am I going to grab these? Can I grab... Yeah, I can grab them from there. So if I grab you... Well, I can stick one there. And then that means I might be able to stick one up the top. Grab you. Stick it up the top. Right. I think we've stuck it up the top. It's not the best positioning, but we do have the 4 guns. We can get back in now. Now I've done that though, we need to go back here. Right there, it gives us the 3rd one. And even though it gives us the 3rd one with a little bit of boost, it hasn't actually boosted the damage potential, which it should technically have increased, but it didn't for whatever reason. Fair enough. Fair enough. But at least it looks quite cool. You know. So, might as well round off by going for another flight. And test and see what the guns look like. Apparently I've got guns that are firing from behind as well. So those 2 are firing. But most of my gunfire is coming from behind. And it's quite a lot of gunfire though. Didn't start off thinking I was going to build an Atlas ship, but I've ended up building an Atlas ship. Right, hang on a minute. Let's Hello there, Whites here. How are you doing? Having fun? Did you manage to hit your writing total? Right, that's rather inset. Can we do some sunlight? We can do some sunlight. Looks fairly cluttered with the background of the station, which is a shame. Well, that's it. If you base it on the week, as opposed to just trying to trying to hit those totals otherwise, it's because 1,000 a day, it's a lot. And there are days you either don't feel like it or life just gets in the way. So I would definitely say, you know, there you go. That makes for a good thumbnail. There you go. With a little bit more merging tricks. Maybe a bit of inversion. Those pieces could bend round. So top and bottom, yeah. Side to side, we need a half piece. So we can get proper symmetrical base. Otherwise you're talking having two holes next to each other and trying to split it between them. And it doesn't let you run a double cockpit, which is weird. And if you try to put two cockpits on the ship, it goes a bit ape. It really hates you for trying it. Woo. I'll just fly into the space station because it's not big enough to see. Don't worry about me, you know. The maneuverability on this really is quite good, so you turn a lot faster than you think you would. So turn, 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 forward, turn. There we go. Get into the auto landing. Oh yeah. And I never thought it would end up being red either. That was the other funny thing. Never thought I'd end up with the red ship. Maybe I could have done with using a different interior set of rooms. But it's not bad. Not bad. So there you go. We learned a few things today. New parts, what you can and can't do, including you can't go salvaging the parts in space, which is a bit disappointing, since I think just like derelict freighters, being able to go to different systems using one of these devices, maybe expand it so it's a bit more than just turn up, blow up a couple of pieces to salvage them, you know. Maybe they'll update it in the next update. We will see. But yes, there is still the greyed out parts, of course, which this one, like I say, we found in it was in here, wasn't it? There it is. So the cargo box, still greyed out, still can't use it. That's weird. It won't actually let me do anything because I'm not carrying anything, so I can't pick one of those up at the minute. But yeah. And like I say, the multiplayer still has problems, which is a real pain in the backside. But that is it for today. I will be back on Tuesday. Not sure what we're all going to be playing on Tuesday, but we'll sort something out. Next Thursday will be either an update to No Man's Sky or possibly a continuation of one of the horror games. Possibly. We'll have to have a look. And I will, of course, be starting a new base build soon. So for all those who are interested in that, you can always drop a comment, say something in Discord, and I will consider building something weird, whatever it is. But for now, I will catch you all later. Bye bye for now. My ship is shaking. I don't know why it's shaking. There's all sorts flying around. And we'll catch you later on. Alright? Catch you all later. Bye for now.